We have some familiar faces in here. We've got Rob and Mary right in front of me. I love that. Got some new people. Chris and Bill. And two of my favorite people in the world sitting right here, Luke and Miles. I'm so psyched they're here. And Stephanie and Tracy. I used to be a Manny for these guys about 85 years ago. No, how old are you? You're 9 now? 9 years old. I started manning for these two at 4? 4 years old. And they turned out very well. I did teach them how to ride bikes. I remember that day. It was crazy. It was an awesome. There was a lot. But I remember we took those training wheels off. I was like, no training wheels. This is how we do it. You only look forward and you only push forward. Don't look down. You just keep going. And they went up and down that block, and Tracy came home, and she stops at the end of the block, and I look over, I didn't even know she was there, and they were riding down to the end of the block, and they rode back, and I look, and I turn around, and I see Tracy, and she's like this. It was an awesome experience. So I'm psyched they're here. They're two very talented boys themselves.
You're a great man.
And so here we are. It's the Carriage House concert number 15, and this is it's been excellent, and we're continuing on and on. Last month we had Vapors of Morphine. A lot of you were here, and that was just a choice, beautiful experience. And we have Danielle Moralia here with the Glory Junkies. Danielle was here. I think she was one of the first 3 people here at the house concert. And there were less people here. It was cozy and it was wonderful. She was solo and sat right here, I'll never forget, and just rocked it out. And I've been a fan, and Lynn has known her for a long time. Her awesome husband, Tom Bianchi, runs a very cool, all kinds of, he's kind of a Renaissance guy himself. He's doing all kinds of things. But what's the main thing, Danielle, at the Burren?
Yeah, he does the music, runs the music at the Burren.
At the Burren. And it's
his band.
yeah. I mean, so, and you guys can all, this is Danielle in the back, and you can, and we have a beautiful merch table up here, and you can talk to her later about that. And folks that go down to Boston or wondering about music scene in Boston, she knows all about that. And we have her wonderful dudes here playing this time, so no solo. And she asked me, she's like, should I just do it? Should I do solo or should I bring the band? And I was like, you bring that band, because we can do bands. I'm just so, I'm a big fan of Danielle's, and last week she opened up for the legend Buddy Guy at the Capitol. And way before then, I mean, she plays with this wonderful harmonica player, Cheryl Arena, and Lynn and I went to see her open up for one of my favorite harmonica players that I listened to when I did not have any chops, and not saying that I do, but Charlie Musselwhite. She opened up for Charlie Musselwhite, and that was awesome. So that's going to be a very special treat. With no further ado, you want to
well, yes, I just want to say that there is, I think a lot of people have found this, but there's a donation bucket back there on the round table, and we have a $20 suggested donation, and people are usually very generous, and that helps us keep these concerts going, so we thank you very much. And
you know, Danielle probably, she might need some new guitar strings after that. Drummer, you might need some new sticks. All right, folks. A lot of you hear us, there might be a couple familiar things here, there might be a couple new things. But we love doing this for you all and having Sherry Bonner sit right in front of you. Love your energy.
And yeah, we're Banda de Goma, for those of you who don't know that. And after this, I think our next gig locally is at Glenn's. We're going to be there Friday, June 9th.
Glenn's,
so come on
Glenn's
out
upstairs.
Glenn's.
Great place to see music. So, and you can chat with us. afterwards and whatnot, but let's do some music.
All right, this is a pretty new one. It's called Bad Penny. One, two, three, four. Like a bad, bad penny, just keep rolling around this town. Like a bad, bad penny, just keep rolling round and round. You might hold me for a while, but you sure set me down. Well, when a penny bright and shiny, everybody stop and stare. Yeah, when a penny bright and shiny, everybody stop and stare. But when a penny loses its luster, ain't nobody anywhere. They can pick me up and rub me, I shine just like the sun. Yeah, you pick me up and rub me, I can shine just like the sun. But a penny's still a penny, easy go and easy come.
Well, you can pick me up and you can toss me. You might get heads and you might get tails. Yeah, you can pick me up, you can roll me, you can toss me, you can throw me. You might get heads and you might get some tails. I'm standing at the crossroads, and those hellhounds can smell me on their trail now. I'll tell you how. Oh, you hear those hellhounds?
Pick me up and flip me, you might get tail, you might get head. Well, you pick me up and flip me, you might get tail, you might get head. Oh, no matter how you toss me, I love lying in your bed. I'm a bad, bad penny, just keep rolling around this town. Like a bad, bad penny, just keep rolling round and round. You might hold me for a while, but you sure to set me down. You might hold me for a while, but you sure to set me down. You might hold me for a while, but you sure to set me
Thank you very much. All right. The sticks.
Give me a five.
Very good.
Oh, we gave
thank
you
you,
five.
Mom. All right. Some of you might guess who wrote this thing. Oh, you know what I think? Do you know who? I should have.
All right. This is a melodica for those of you who might.
It looks like a magic box.
Magic box. Could be. But
It's not a toy.
even though when Jason first, he bought me this and I thought it sounded like a toy at first.
She was like, no. I'm not gonna play it. Check it out. She was like soloing. I'm like, what do you think? She's like, okay. Cool thing. Folks, this is our good friend and our drummer, Matt Morrison. I started playing with him a while ago, and he has a band called Southbound Outlaws, and it's funny, there's a handful of local bands around, and we all, when we need a drummer to drum with us that is tasty and gets it, we all turn to this guy right here. It's awesome. But we're stealing him, you know? Friday left me fumbling with the blues, and it's hard to win when you always lose, 'cause the night spots spin your spirit and beat your head against the wall, with two dead ends and you still got to choose.
Bartenders, they all know my name.
You too, huh? And they catch me when
I'm pulling
pull
up
the
late.
button.
'Cause I'm a pool shooting, shimmy shots to shake my head. I should be living clean instead.
Well, you know the ladies I've been seeing off and on, and they spend your love and then they're gone. Well, you can't be loving someone who is so savage and cruel. She'll take your love and then she'll leave on out of town. You know she do. You know, falling in love is such a breeze, but it's standing up is so hard for me. I want to squeeze you, but I'm scared to death I'm going to break your back. And you know your perfume, well, I won't let it be. Bartenders all know my name, and they catch me when I'm pulling up late. 'Cause I'm a pool shooting, shimmy shots to shake my head. I should be living clean instead. Well, now come on, baby, let your love light shine. You gotta bury me inside of your fire, 'cause your eyes are enough to blind me. You're like looking at that sun. You gotta whisper, tell me I'm the one. You gotta whisper, tell me I'm the one. You gotta whisper, tell me I'm the one. You gotta whisper, tell me all right. Chris, how's it sound, all right? Awesome. Who wrote that song?
I'll wait.
Yeah. All right.
Another trivia one. Let's see if you guys can figure out who wrote this one. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, all I wanna do is sit around the house. I had nothing so good now that I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. I'm a long gone mama, I don't need you anymore.
Well, I've been in the doghouse God darn long. When I get a kiss, I think something's wrong. I'm leaving now. Yeah, I'm leaving now. But I'm long gone, Daddy. I don't need you anyhow.
Well, I'm a kind of guy who wants to treat me right. You get yourself a girl who only wants to fight. 'Cause I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. I'm a long gone mama, I don't need you anyhow.
I don't. She starts and does a wagon. She never stops until I blow my top. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. I'm long gone, Daddy. I don't need you anyhow.
Well, I remember back when you were nice and sweet. Now things have changed. You'd rather fight than eat, and I'm leaving now.
I'm hungry.
I'm leaving now. Too bad.
I don't want to eat.
I'm a long gone mama, I don't need you anyhow. Well, I'm a piece of ride on a midnight train.
I'm taking everything except my ball and chain.
I'm leaving now.
I'm leaving now.
I'm leaving now.
I'm leaving now.
I'm a long gone mama.
I'm long gone, Daddy.
I'm a long gone mama.
I'm long gone, Daddy.
I'm a long gone mama. I don't need you anyhow.
All right, thank you very much. We got a few more for you. All right, how we feeling, everybody? Get enough to drink, eat. Isn't that Paula awesome?
Yes.
It's a great way to start this whole thing off. And we got the door open there. Air is fine in here. We got. Here comes Tracy Bickle. One of the most one of the most talented. You ever seen her act? She's well, and also her artwork. She's very, very talented. The whole family is extremely talented. We love them.
We love you.
Oh, should I pick up the guitar?
No?
No, bring him on.
Who wrote the song?
Who did write the
Oh,
song?
who did write that song? You know what?
Don't tell me nobody knows. Danielle, is Danielle up there? She should know.
You know what? Talk real quick for a second, because that B-flat harmonica is going.
Ah, he left his harmonica. Well, that actually was a Hank Williams song. That's the thing. If you're gonna do, I mean, Hank Williams, you can't play Hank Williams like Hank Williams. So that's what, when I do covers, when we do covers, we really just try to make them our own and to put our own spin on them.
No, but they will.
So we're going to be doing a Charlie Musselwhite song next, if Jason can find his harmonica. So we were just talking about Charlie Musselwhite, but Danielle opened for him. And
For who?
Charlie Musselwhite, whose song
Oh,
we
yeah.
are doing next.
Oh, that's right.
Because nobody would be able to guess that, except maybe Danielle.
I was there,
You were there?
You were there?
over the blue.
Yeah, you were at that show?
Sure.
That was before we knew Nat. All right. He's going to use that thing, his special custom-made Shirley rig.
I use both of them. Pull it out.
1, 2, 3.
Sit down on my knees. Run here, mama. Sit down on my knees. 'Cause I got something to tell you, and it means the world to me. I love your hips, and I love your thighs. Now, and I love your eyes. I'm gonna love you, darling. I want you to roll inside. Side now, babe. I want you to raise your knees. On your side now, sugar. I want you to raise your knees. I swear I'm gonna love you every way you please. shadows in. That's right. I'm gonna buy all of us a new pair of black shoes. We're gonna put on a smile and we're gonna begin again. Well, there's a crazy, 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 crazy feeling. Crazy, 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 crazy feeling. Feel just like a storm without its thunder. And I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing left to say.
Thank you very much. That was the first blues song I ever wrote, living on 96 in Lexington in New York City. And I was, speaking of Buddy Guy, there's a harmonica player he used to play with, Junior Wells, and I used to just listen to that guy over and over and over again. And he sang a song, like the blues progressions. He just kind of stole some progression, just soaked it into my person, and sitting out on my illustrious porch, my fire escape, looking down at the East River. That tune came out. All right. This is
It's a brand spanking new one.
Wow.
Maybe I should try to tune up a little bit, because
Tuning up is always good.
there's a lot of musicians out there, like, I could see Christine back there going, oh, jeez, so yeah, we got just 2 more here for you.
Yeah.
We got 2 more songs for you. Wrote this song up. Vapors Morphine were here. The guy, the guitar player, he had did some Facebook post, and there was some, coffee tablet outside a coffee shop that said something like, "Do you listen to understand, or do you just listen to reply?" And I wrote back, I was like, "Can I put that in the song? Are you gonna do that? Can I do that?" I think he said, free go. So,
Hopefully.
so yeah. So anyway,
That's what it seemed like to me.
Listen to understand. We only listen to understand. We only listen to reply. Exchange for a truth, an eye for an eye. There lies the road, shooting blanks against the wall. We don't listen, understand. We don't understand at all. As sweet as my heart, the roots of my shoes, chance favors those in motion. We're bound to get there soon.
You guys heard it first.
Yeah, one more for you. Lots of words. After this,
Now what's the use? Well, there ain't no use. I can't find the rhyme because I'm blinded by the time it takes to unwind it. And words lead to your thoughts and you start thinking. And thoughts roll through your fire, and if you're lucky to get out of this muck and mire,